Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Everything About Everything Sports Podcast
Guys talking about sticks and balls.
with Arthur and Vicky right next to us.
Yes.
The little termites, as I like to call
Yeah. Well, Arthur less than Vicky.
them. Yes. What would you like to start with today?
I would like to start by talking about the retirement ceremony,
Okay.
the jersey retirement ceremony. So, I went to the Red Wing game, Red Wings versus Carolina, and they had the Sergei Fedorov jersey retirement ceremony. Very cool. I think this is this. I think the second one that I was at. I was at Lidstrom's, obviously my favorite player ever. But yeah, this one was really cool. It was kind of something that was it was past due for him to get his number retired. Um, I mean, Lidstrom retired in 2012. He got his retired, I think, in 2017, 2015,
Damn.
something like that. Yeah, so it was like damn near right afterwards. And Fedorov, I think, he's been a Hall of Famer, and he hadn't had his number retired. So it was something that was overdue. But you had a ton of people there. Pretty much everyone from the 97, 98, the back to back Red Wings team was there. Obviously Eisman was there. You had McCarty, Draper, Cicerelli,
Oh,
Tomas Holmstrom. Uh,
pretty much everybody that played in that Shorzy game.
not everyone was there.
Um,
I think they had like a row behind everybody on the ice, and there was maybe like 10 ex players that were there. Mark Howe was there, Gordie Howe's son, which is pretty cool. And then Nick Lidstrom was there, and then Vladimir Konstantinov was there too, which that was really cool. So when we got there, we ended up sitting down. They wanted everyone in their seats by 5:30 because I think it was going to start around. It would start at around 5:45, and you could see like there was nobody on the ice yet. It was everything was on the ice, like the carpets,
yeah.
the all displays and stuff like that. But they opened up the players' bench, like the to the locker, like the tunnel to the locker room, and somebody starts wheeling somebody out on a wheelchair onto the ice, and everybody knew that it was Konstantinov, and people slowly started to realize, and people went nuts when they saw him on the ice. And he was sitting there for maybe a good like 5 minutes before it started. And then
That's
everything
when you would
started.
need the decibel meter.
It well, no, yeah, it was pretty loud. People started to stand and clap for him and stuff like that. It was really really cool. Um, and then you had a living member from the family of all the other retired numbers. So I think Terry Sawchuk's grandson was there. Um, I think Red Kelly's daughter or something like Red Kelly's wife or something like that. Like I said, Mark Howe, Gordie Howe's son, and then Lidstrom. Lidstrom and Eiserman and Fedorov now are the only three living members of Red
Damn.
Wings retired numbers. So all three of them were there. Eiserman ended up talking for a little bit. He talked for maybe about 10 minutes, and people were booing him. I heard some boos.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, people
Was it
aren't happy
loud
with him.
enough to notice?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't like everybody was booing him, but it was like maybe like a fifth of the cheering or a fifth of the noise was boos.
Damn.
Yeah, it was wild. People weren't happy with him, and I'll get to one of the reasons why people aren't happy with him. And actually, this piece of information leaked just before the game, like just before the ceremony. It came out at like 2 o'clock that night or that day. But yeah, you had him talk. Obviously, Fedorov talked, and then he had two gifts that were given to him, which were pretty cool. He had a jersey, like a jersey plaque, and they had like Fedorov in letters, um, and then something else on the plaque. I can't remember what it was. And then they gave him a pair of skates. So the Nike skates that he wore that I showed you, they had those, but instead of the Nike logos, they were Red Wings logos.
Okay.
So those were pretty cool. And when the players came out for warm ups, they had Fedorov jerseys on with the skates. So
Okay.
everyone was wearing like the Nike skates with the Fedorov jersey. That was pretty cool. And then yeah, you had ton of like I said, ton of players there. Ken Daniels, Mickey Redmond were there. The broadcast booth or the yeah, the TV announcers in the broadcast booth, they came down and spoke. Um, but yeah, it was really cool. And they showed a ton of highlights for him, obviously, throughout the game. And I mean, I never saw him play, but watching those highlights, I wish I did. Because this guy was nut. Like, he shot the puck so damn fast. You would see in the highlights that he would have the puck on the blade of his stick, and then immediately afterwards, it was in the back of the net. It was like instantaneous. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, some guys now can't do this.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
that
nuts.
would be insane to see in real life, dude.
Dude, yeah, it was amazing.
It's hard enough for me to look where the fucking puck is now.
But yeah, when someone's shooting it that fast, I mean, opposing goaltenders, you had to imagine they had no chance. If it was like a well-placed shot. But and they talked about one thing during the, I think Ken Daniels talked about it. He was like, there was one game against the Washington Capitals. I think it was the first game where all the Russian five played on the same line and they all played in the ice together. He said the score was Washington Capitals 4, Sergei Fedorov 5.
Oh,
He outscored the entire team, got the overtime winning goal. I mean that's really cool. Oh yeah, it's amazing. And then he also said, Fedorov said in his speech, he was like, leaving Detroit for Anaheim in 2003 when he did was the worst decision of his life.
Oh.
And he was like, because he ended up playing with Anaheim for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, and then went to play with Columbus and Washington. And then he wanted to come back at the end of his career to play for the Red Wings, but it for some reason it didn't work out. But he was like, that was the worst decision of his life.
Damn.
He was like, the only good thing to come out of it was that he met his wife.
Well.
So,
silver lining?
I guess, yeah. And then, I mean, you should
He's like, nah, fuck that bitch.
But dude, I will say, his son, I wouldn't be surprised if his son plays in the NHL because he looks just fucking like him. Now, that doesn't mean that he's any good at hockey, but he looks like exactly like him. So I was like, even my dad was like, shit. He was like, you never know. His son could be Red Wing in 15 years, however old he is.
That's true.
So, yeah. Yeah, and then the Red Wings ended up winning the game. Thank God they did. They wanted to give it away. They won 4-3 in overtime. It was 3-0 going into the third period. And the Hurricanes came back and scored 3 goals against us. I mean, the first 2 periods, we looked like a Stanley Cup winning team.
Yeah.
Thank God, because, like, a few of the things that happened that I was talking about in the last podcast kind of came to fruition a little bit. They started to get lazy in their own zone. That's why the 3 goals happened. But they weren't hitting a whole lot. But they were controlling the puck. Like, it was, we had control of it so that we were tilting the ice their way, and we ended up getting 3 goals out of it. I think it was Van Riemsdyk, DeBrincat, and Johansson who scored. And then the overtime winner, I think, was Andrew Kopp. But they wanted to give it away. They wanted to lose that game.
They really tried. They tried their best.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up pulling it off, which is pretty cool. And in Fedorov fashion, it was an overtime.
Yeah, you need to get that one done. Like, there's not really a choice.
Yeah, you have to try to win that game.
No matter what. I don't care what you do. Play dirty. You better win that fucking game.
I was telling him to hit. I was like, can we lay a hit for once? And the dude in front of me, like, turned around and was, like, nodding his head. He was like, fucking guys don't lay hits. I was like, I mean, what the hell?
This is hockey, man.
Right. I mean, finish a hit, lay a hit. We got outshot in the third period, 14-3. And then everyone around me was, like, kind of, like, stretching, and they're like, shots that period were 14-3. I was like, 14-3? I was like, we got 3 fucking shots that period. I was like, they shot over, or I think it was 14-5. I was like, they outshot us by, like, 3 times.
Either way, for yous who don't know, a period is 20 minutes.
So in 20 minutes of hockey, you got 5 shots on net.
That's bad.
Yeah, 14 is pretty damn good too. Usually teams will average maybe like 30 to 40 shots a game. So in that one period, you pretty much took up half of your average.
Yeah.
And then the Red Wings only managed to get 5. But with that win, we did take the top spot in the Eastern Conference for a little while. The day afterwards, we lost to the Boston Bruins in Boston at TD Garden. And then the Lightning won, so the Lightning overtook the top spot in the Eastern Conference.
Damn.
And the thing that caused Red Wings fans to boo Steve Yzerman, so Elliot Friedman reported that Quinn Hughes wanted to be traded to Detroit, but Yzerman wasn't willing to do the trade unless Hughes was going to sign an extension. And I guess Hughes wasn't ready to sign an extension, so Yzerman said, no, thank you. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think he still has 2 years left in his deal, or a year left, like this year and then next year. So I mean, I kind of see it, like why he was thinking that. It was like, why would I give away a few assets to Vancouver who could end up being really good for a guy who I'm going to get for a year, very much a year and a half, and who might not sign back, and then at the end of those years, I'm going to be out of my assets that I traded to them, who they wanted lineup guys too. It's not like they wanted prospects; they wanted guys from our lineup, and then I'm also going to lose the guy I traded for.
Yeah, I mean, I get it too if you're looking through it at that lens.
I mean, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, it's like you can talk with him and be like, are you going to sign an extension? Like, do you want to be here for a long time? And are you going to sign an extension? And he could be like, yeah, like, I want to play in Detroit. I want to be a Red Wing, but I'm not ready to sign one right now. Because he can go out next year and win the Norris Trophy, win the Stanley Cup with the Wings.
Because it might all be about money.
No, yeah. He could be like, I can end up having a career year that could get me, if I sign an extension now for, say, $7.5 million, I can go out next year and play like an $11 million player. Then I'm out of $4 million.
Yeah.
But it's like, at that point, it's like, dude, you said you wanted to be here, so do you want to be here or do you want to play here for the money? Which is another level to it. But if he wasn't ready to sign an extension, which I don't blame him for, that was the reason why Yzerman didn't sign him.
I can look. That's a double-edged sword right there.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's a gray area for sure. But I mean, like I said, I don't blame Yzerman for not doing it, but I don't necessarily see like. I kind of see why Hughes wouldn't sign here actually, because his brothers play in New Jersey, both of them.
Yeah.
So if he was going to sign a long-term extension, it could have been with the New Jersey Devils. Now, it doesn't mean that, let's say the next year, Yzerman goes out and trades for Luke Hughes,
Yeah.
the younger brother of Jack and Quinn, and he brings him here, and then the following year, Quinn Hughes signs an extension once his contract is up with the Wings. So then that kind of persuades Jack Hughes to sign a contract here. That's all hypothetical, but that could happen. I mean,
that would be a crazy domino effect.
It would be, and it would make the three of them play here for a really long time.
How old are they?
I think Quinn Hughes is 26.
Okay.
So then Jack Hughes is, I think, 25, and Luke Hughes, I think, is our age.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you hear snoring, it's because of the two gremlins.
At least they're not acting a fool.
They always act a fool.
Yeah. Well, right now they're asleep and being behave, so.
Yeah.
And then another thing, so one more thing out of the Tigers camp. Tigers reportedly showed interest in pitchers Lucas Giolito and Chris Bassett. Giolito is a Red Sox and Chris Bassett is a Blue Jay. But these moves might not happen if the Tigers lose the arbitration settlement with Tariq Skubal.
Yeah, who else went to arbitration? I know Torque, Green.
Oh, they got their arbitration deals. So they, the money that they made through arbitration is the money they're going to be making this year. I could look for the post.
Yeah, because he sent that to me.
Yeah,
we seem to have a lot of guys on that, right?
Yeah, there were a lot of them have a lot of them are the same age, so we ended up signing them all roughly around the same time, and they all kind of came to the league around the same time. So Torkelson's now making 4.07, Green's making $5 million, Will Vest is making 3.95, McKinstry's making 4.2, Casey Mize is making 6.15, Kerry Carpenter's making 3.275, and Tyler Holton's making 1.575
a year,
or at least for next year, because it
Okay.
could go up after next year as well. They are all on arbitration, which means they're out of their rookie deals, but they haven't gone to free agency yet.
Okay.
So the baseball is weird. It's like when you draft a player and you have them in the system, I think you have them for 7 years automatically, which means that you have their rights for 7 years, and then after that 7 years, then they go to free agency. But
Okay.
their arbitration is up after their 5th season. So your 6th and 7th season, you have arbitration. And that's where
Okay.
Scooble's at right now. He's at his 6th year, and then, or no, I think it could be 4 years actually. Yeah, I think it's 4. Because then Scooble has 1 more year this next year on his deal, and then he goes to free agency.
Okay.
So he just finished his 6th one.
Okay.
So last year he got his salary bumped up to arbitration. I think he was making $13 million or something like that. And then these guys, the guys that I just listed, just hit arbitration.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah. So we're gonna have everyone who was just listed for at least another 3 seasons, which is good. Next year, and then the 2 after that. But obviously Scooble's the
Main guy right now.
best pitcher in baseball, and you haven't signed him to an extension.
I want 30 mil. Sure, we'll give you 19.
Right, yeah. Oh my God. Well, there was 32. He wanted 32 million, or that's what Boris and his in his camp, what they proposed, and then the Tigers were like, yeah, we'll give you 19. So $13 million difference,
Yep.
which is, I mean, 13 million is, like I said, I think that's what he was making last year.
Yeah.
So, and then there was, apparently the Tigers were gonna bump it up. They were gonna bump it up to 22.5. But then Boris and Turkey Scooble pulled out of it. They were like, no, we'll just go to arbitration.
Ah!
Yeah. And they're like, okay. Yeah. So it's not looking good.
Sorry, Scoobs. It's not your fault.
No.
You
it's
deserve the money.
not. Definitely.
It's just Illich getting fucking divorced, so it's taking all of his money.
Dude, honestly. And then the fact that if we do end up going to arbitration with Scooble, and he gets that money, that means that we won't be able to sign Giolito or Chris Bassett, which would be an easy number 2 in our rotation. It would be like a toss-up between them and Casey Mize, who would be like the second arm in our rotation. And we would probably lose out on either of them if Scooble ended up making that money, which if we signed him to an extension and just gave him money flat out, it might still be an issue, because for some reason this team has very deep pockets but doesn't want to spend and doesn't want to, like, they have like a budget that they've made like an artificial salary cap for themselves,
Jeez.
which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, because there's no salary cap, so you might as well abuse it while you can.
Right. And then, I mean, this city knows what championships will do for the teams that win them. I mean, you'll make that money back threefold,
if not more.
Yeah, so it's not, I don't know. It's just frustrating. And I'm trying to turn my sights to hockey and basketball. But speaking of basketball,
We lost the other day, but I'm pretty sure we're still on a roll.
I think that was our first loss in like 6 games or something like that, 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
So we were doing really good there for a minute. But there are a few trade rumors. So the Bucks and Giannis have been traded or have been linked to the Pistons. People say that it would be a good fit for the Pistons, but the price may be too high.
I wonder why. It is Giannis.
Let me ask you if you would do this trade. So we would get Giannis
Okay.
and hypothetically his brother for one of Jaden Ivey or Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, Tobias Harris, Paul Reed, and multiple draft picks.
No.
I wouldn't do it either. I would not trade Ron Holland or
I
one
don't.
of Asar Thompson or Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because let's say Giannis plays, I don't know how many years he has left in his
He's
deal.
older.
He's
so.
an older guy. He has been playing on a tear these last few games, but apparently he demands a lot of control in the locker room. And
He brought his
business-wise.
brother with.
Yeah, like he's a magnet. So like his brother comes with him. and he wants to.
So
be
his
involved in a
brother
lot of
can
stuff.
clean our shoes.
I mean, yeah, he's not very good. So he might not play a whole lot, but he's gonna demand a lot of control in the front office and like with what players come in here. I just don't think it would be a good idea for the Pistons to get him to maybe mess up the funk.
I think Giannis needs to realize that he is a player, not a GM,
Yeah.
as of right now. And he's not LeBron.
No,
LeBron can get away with that shit because it's LeBron. Just like Jordan probably could have got away with it because it's fucking Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, Giannis, I'd argue to say over the last couple of years, Giannis is maybe a little bit better than LeBron. Just because LeBron's super old.
Yeah, LeBron is like probably in retirement mode since 5 years ago. But he's just still there. It's like the legacy employee that just does whatever the fuck he wants. And you're like, why are you here?
Apparently, he was one of the reasons that Luka got traded there. I mean, you saw the whole thing with Bronny, which Giannis also had with his brother. Like, kind of the same thing. But then the other player that the Pistons have been linked to, and they've been linked to for a while, is the Nets' Michael Porter Jr. And apparently the guys that have been linked there have been Ron Holland and Tobias Harris, which I don't want to give up Ron Holland. But if it means getting Michael Porter Jr., who's a really good young I think he's a shooting guard, he's a perimeter shooter, and you get, send a couple of picks there, Tobias Harris, who's an older guy, who's probably past his prime, and you send Ron Holland there, who, I mean, he is a really good defender and he can score points. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, but I would rather do that than
I wouldn't bat as much of an eye at that one.
No.
Like, that one could be justifiable. Would it hurt? Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be like... It's like hitting your funny bone. You're like, this sucks a lot.
Granted, we did see I think it was the Clippers game when all those guys were out. I don't think Cade was playing.
What did Cade do?
He has a right wrist contusion.
Okay.
So you had Isaiah Stewart out, Jaden Ivey was out. Or I think it was Duren. Or maybe Duren was playing. No, I think Duren was playing. And then Jaden Ivey was out, Cade was out, and then Tobias Harris was out. Duncan Robinson stepped up, and he was draining three-pointers. So he is a good perimeter shooter, but when he's not in the court, or if he's not in the starting lineup, Michael Porter Jr., I think, is probably a little bit better than he is. Secondly, you can have two perimeter threats. So,
yeah.
I mean, and Michael Porter Jr. is a guy who can, he can be that 1-2 threat with Cade.
Speaking of which, the game might be on. Let me see if it...
Pistons?
Yeah. They might be. I don't know.
Les Pistons?
Les Pistons. Let me check.
Yeah.
Pistons game?
That's
Hey, would you look at that?
Phoenix. Do you have FanDuel? You do.
Yeah.
Sweet. Playing Phoenix Suns today.
It looks like we're in Phoenix too.
Yeah. Now we're in Detroit.
Oh, we're in Detroit. Bucket.
Detroit.
28-10.
We're losing.
I know, but our record is 28-10.
Well, yeah.
Just a few seasons ago, we were by far the worst team in the league.
Yeah, we could. So we made one of the biggest jumps in NBA history in terms of wins. Last year or the year before last year to last year, and now they're thinking we can do it again this year.
Yeah.
And it'll be the first time that a team does that.
Who's on the Suns? You got Booker. Who else?
Dylan Brooks. Can't really that guy. Colin Gillespie. Let's see. Phoenix Suns players.
I know they.
Jalen
Cade
Green,
is playing.
Grayson Allen, Mark Williams, Jordan Godwin, Nick Richards, Ryan Dunn. There's a guy named Ryan Dunn.
I've heard that guy before.
Isaiah Livers from Michigan.
Oh, but Michigan did lose one game.
recognize.
Now that we're on the topic of basketball, Michigan did lose to Maryland or whatever.
We lost to Wisconsin.
Ah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew it was a red team.
Yeah, so that's our first loss. We right away dropped from 2 to 4.
I think it has a mixture of like people have played like one more game than us. So
I think so. Let's look at the NCAA basketball standings.
What was it? Okay?
Or rankings.
Threw it right to them.
So number 1 in the country right now is Arizona. They are 17-0. Iowa State is number 2. They're 16-1. UConn is 17-1. We're 15-1.
That's why.
Purdue is 16-1. Duke is 16-1. Houston.
Come on, man.
Nebraska is 17-0 and they're ranked number 8. Could be strength of schedule with that. Then Gonzaga, Vanderbilt, BYU, Michigan State, Illinois, UNC, Texas Tech, Virginia, Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Louisville, Georgia, Clemson, Utah State, Tennessee, and Seton Hall. Florida is number 19, or Alabama and Florida are 19. They're both 12-5, and they're in front of Utah State, who is 15-1.
You know, when I think of some of these teams, I don't think basketball.
No, but I mean, some of them I do. Arizona, I think of basketball when I hear them. UConn, obviously. Duke,
UNC,
Gonzaga, Virginia, Seton Hall.
When I think, I guess this is more recency bias. I don't know their history, but Alabama doesn't seem like a basketball school.
Alabama obviously they're known for football, but they have pretty decent sports other than football.
I know. Same thing with Tennessee, but I don't.
Well, baseball and basketball for Alabama are pretty good.
I don't feel Tennessee is like that big of a powerhouse, but they seem to be ranked every single year.
Yeah, Tennessee's a pretty good basketball school. They're not. I don't think they're like a blue blood, but they're like the blue bloods in basketball. You have like Gonzaga, Duke, Kentucky, Houston. UNC. Yeah, Houston, Arizona, probably Virginia, Syracuse, like a Seton Hall, St. John's, Louisville.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, you do have. I mean, and Purdue has been really good recently with basketball. Yeah. But Iowa State's always kind of in the mix. They always make the tournament. Seems like, but they're like usually never like in the mix to win one.
Yeah, a lot of these people are in the tournament. So
yeah, and then, I mean,
how many teams are in the fucking tournament?
68.
Yeah, dude.
With the 4 there's 64 official teams in the bracket, but you have 4 playing games.
Yeah, so obviously all these guys most likely are going to be in.
Yeah. Yeah, the top 25. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what the Big Ten standings look like. There are a lot more divisions in college basketball too, I think, because there's a lot more teams. But right now, see, this doesn't make any sense. Nebraska is leading the Big Ten right now, 6-0 in the conference, 17-0, and then you have Purdue and Michigan, and then Michigan State, Illinois, Wisconsin, UCLA, USC, Minnesota, all the way down. Yeah, you have wow. Maryland is 7-10. That's and then Northwestern is 8-9. They both have losing records. Same with Oregon. Oregon is 8-9. They've had pretty good basketball teams every now and then.
Their court is awesome.
Their court is really cool.
I do love their court.
With like the leaves.
Yeah. We're kind of getting our ass kicked right now. Not even gonna lie.
42-27. We still got like 3/4 of the second quarter left though. What the hell was that, Cade? Looks like me. Jeez. Dude, he did. Like, what the hell was that?
I wish we had the basketball hoop. Well, not right now. It's kind of shitty.
Well, yeah.
But during the summer?
Yeah. You have to keep these guys inside. We're tripping over them and chasing them.
And they destroyed the ball.
Yeah.
So, and we also don't have a basketball hoop no more. It rusted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
the hoop that you guys had was pretty cool. Yeah, you could like adjust the level.
Yeah. I used it like a lot, but in the last couple of years, I never really used it all that often, and it just happened to rust and everything. So
Yeah. He stepped out.
Dummy. But speaking of Michigan, you want to talk about college football, then go into NFL?
Sure. What is there to talk about college football?
Playoffs.
There's only one game left.
I know, but
The national championship.
I know, but it's kind of important. And Michigan's getting a lot more recruits, actually.
Yeah, Michigan is getting more recruits.
We did not get that linebacker though. I was kind of sad about that.
I did see there has been a lot of edits online. Do you know the song "Fernando" by ABBA?
I would have to listen to it to really make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Uncultured.
I'm pretty sure.
But there's been a lot of edits with that song with Fernando Mendoza.
Oh.
Yeah. And then someone I pointed out to you at the last game, there was a girl with a sign. It was like, "There's something in the air tonight, Fernando."
I have heard the song.
Yeah.
I just need to listen to it again to get caught up on the tune. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure they'll end up playing it maybe in the broadcast during the national championships. I always play songs like during the commercial breaks and stuff like that. But yeah.
Buchanan. Why is that name very familiar?
Well, it's a somewhat common last name.
No, for football. Why? Is there like
I don't know.
M. Buchanan that I'm thinking about? Because I'm pretty sure his son is now committed to Michigan.
I am Buck Buchanan, Kansas City Chiefs legend, defensive tackle.
Is he white?
Mixed, looks like.
Oh, okay, that's probably not. Hold on.
Actually, it could be just like the quality of the picture. No, yeah, he's mixed.
I think there's like a Mike Buchanan. I might be wrong about that.
There's also, I saw Tom Buchanan, Montana State Bobcat. He's a tight end. He's playing right now. I'll look up Mike Buchanan. Mike Buchanan, former defensive end for the Patriots and Bills, looks like.
No, this guy is a tight end. He's just flat. A lot of people from basically Michigan is now Utah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only Mike Buchanan that's coming up.
But we did pick up John Henry Daly. Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah. Because he left Utah to come here. That was like the biggest thing that could have happened. A lot more people are staying committed, which is nice, and coming back to run it back, so that's always good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Did we talk about the Ole Miss Miami game?
Yeah.
Oh. I still think Indiana's going to take it. I don't think there's any way.
Unless something happens where, like, I mean, even if Mendoza gets hurt, though, he got his brother. His brother's damn near just as good.
Yeah. It would be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I don't think. Now they're both super good in the trenches.
Yeah. I would argue to say that Indiana's better in the trenches.
I believe that too, but they're both super good in trenches, and Indiana has a better D line for sure.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be pretty one-sided, but I don't think the national championship should ever be on a Monday.
No.
It makes no sense.
It should have been this Saturday.
Yeah, it really should.
Thursday and Friday, that's still a week. Over a week. What's that, That's 9 days?
Yeah.
So, I mean, no.
They do it...
8 days.
They do it because of the NFL schedule. But at a certain point, you could just talk to the NFL and be like, hey, can you have an early morning doubleheader and have a national championship primetime on this Saturday?
Well, that's stupid because I think there's no Monday night game this week. But that's dumb. Like, why the fuck? It's two separate things.
Yeah.
Like, why does the NFL have to have games on Saturday?
Exactly. I don't understand it.
You could very easily have it a Monday night and a Sunday night, and then make it so that the teams that played on Monday night, they play on, like, have AFC on Sunday, NFC on Monday, and then that's how you do it. You have the, because you still get a week of rest.
NFL's used to having games on Monday too.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't like it. I think that the season needs to be shorter, and now they're talking about
going to 20 games in the NFL.
Well, we'll get to that, but they're talking about expanding the playoff bracket to 16 or 24.
Which is stupid. I was talking to, when Malik was here, I was telling him, I was like, I think they should have went from 4 to 8 right away, not to 12.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, then you just add all the top 8 teams into the playoff, and then maybe you have like a number 10 sneak in if they have a better strength of schedule, or if they are conference champion, or a number 9 or something like that, instead of having 12.
I still feel like the rankings, I think me and you both agree on this, they should just have 1 through 12. No matter what.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, why are you ranked like with?
They shouldn't have a conference championship for each that has to be represented. If you're not good enough to be 1 through 12, now this whole entire playoff has been very exciting to watch. Like now, granted, it's the only second year of having this thing. Last year was a complete shit show. I don't think it was entertaining. Like, people were like, now, this is not just being biased. This was from majority of everybody. Everybody was like, yo, like, so what? Like, nobody cares that Ohio State won the championship.
They had the easiest path to the championship.
Yeah.
Like, one of the easiest paths. There were only a handful of really good games. I mean, the Notre Dame versus Ohio State game was pretty good. The national championship. Tennessee versus Arizona State was entertaining. That went like 4 overtimes or something.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Texas, Arizona.
And then there were a couple other games. I think the first Indiana game, it was like 14-10 or something like that was the final score. That was a pretty good game. But other than that, every single game was like either a blowout or like, like a.
It was so predictable. It just wasn't fun to watch. Now, this playoff has been, for the most part, completely different. Who would have thought Miami would have had this generational run? In generational runs, Indiana has had the most generational run.
Doing, things that college football teams have never done in general, college football teams in general, let alone themselves.
Yeah. So, it's crazy. This year has been a wild success, I should say. But you should just shorten it. You really should. You should figure out bowl games because bowl games are not important.
No. Now you have like I think this year there was like 46 bowl games. We don't need that many.
No.
We're good with like 20, maybe 25 of them, if that.
Yeah.
You have like the New Year's Six, and you have like the big ones that aren't like the New Year's Six bowls, like the Alamo, the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah.
You have like the Cheez-It Bowl and shit. Like
I don't know who brought it up, but bowl games should be at the start of the season. That way it actually matters.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think they should do that at all. I think you should do it at the end of the year, because then you could have someone playing a bowl game at the beginning of the year, but then if anything, I feel like there'd be more people opting out of the bowl games, because why would you want to get hurt before the season even starts?
I get it.
I think the bowl games are fine at the end of the year, and then plus it's like the bowl game is, it's supposed to be for something. Let's say, we're the Alamo Bowl champion, we're the Orange Bowl champion, and then you have actual like decent teams playing in it too. Like, you know who's good, so you know who earned a bowl game.
Yeah.
Because you can have a team that absolutely blows that you think is going to be good, but then they go into the bowl game and get washed.
Yeah. Sam Levitt, formerly at Arizona State, is now a LSU Tiger.
I did see that, yeah. Lane Kiffin slid into his DMs.
Yeah, there's been a bunch. Obviously, this you got actually, I believe, till tomorrow, I believe, is the official closing of the portal.
Yeah.
So within these past 2 weeks, it's been crazy. So
yeah.
Dylan Raiola, Nebraska quarterback, is sitting behind Dante Moore at Oregon.
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't know what the conversation was. It was because Dante Moore had the option to go to the NFL. He was going to be pick number 2, allegedly. That was reported, but he decided to come back.
Because I don't think he would have been pick number 2. I feel like he might have gone in the first round, but number 2, I think it was kind of a stretch.
Mendoza,
and then I'd take another position, like a skilled position before him, or like an O-lineman before him. I mean, Dante Moore is good, but I don't know if he would be number 2 overall pick.
I don't know either, but this is just what was alleged. But now he might have shot himself in the foot because the quarterback classes next year is
supposed to be really good,
like stacked compared to this year. So you never know what's going to happen. It's like J.J. Watt was talking about it. He goes, he left early because, it's a lot different. He wasn't even getting paid NFL money in college, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's weird comparing eras of college football now because you have, like, the portal rules are different, NIL is different, the draft rules are different. It's, unless you're talking about a guy from, like, 2-3 years ago, like when they still had the 14 playoff, like after 2020, then that's really the only thing you can really compare it to. Because if you talk about a guy like J.J. Watt, he was drafted 2010.
Yeah,
I mean that's a completely different era of college football.
Yeah, it's weird how the sport has changed so much in such little time.
Yeah,
and a lot of it. People are saying it's like we don't know who's in charge of college football. That's why it's like everything's changing so drastically, but nobody's like knows who's in charge. And thanks for fucking kicking me, dog.
Well, she kicked me too. Little shit.
Yeah.
But it's the college football landscape is kind of. I mean, I don't know. Over the past few years. Not just because Michigan hasn't been as good as they were when they won the national championship. It's kind of lost its, taste a little bit.
I'm still taking it over the NFL. I think it's so much more entertaining.
I like it more than the NFL, but like this year with college football, like towards the end of the year, and like even a little bit during the college football playoff, I was kind of dividing my attention between college football and the NHL. Whereas like in previous years, I would watch the NFL. I would watch the NHL like after college football was all said and done. And then I would kind of pick up watching hockey. I mean, I would watch like the Red Wings obviously, but like I would pay attention to the NHL as a whole once college football was over with. And then the Lions, these last few years have been kind of unprecedented. We haven't had them be this good ever.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, the NFL kind of took a back seat to both of those after the regular season was over. So, yeah, it's interesting for real.
NFL.
Yeah, speaking of the NFL, the Lions interviewed offensive coordinating candidate Mike McDaniel. Thank God. No word on him yet because he's still doing head coaching interviews. I think today he was in Tennessee.
Yeah, and he was with the Bucks as well.
Yeah, and then the New York Giants ended up signing John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
He is now their head coach.
I think that makes the Giants so much better.
It does, but you still need a draft. You still need to have.
I get it, but
you still need to have Jackson Dart and Cam Skadden come back. You need to get him Jackson Dart a couple more weapons other than just Malik Neighbors.
That's true.
And you need to shore up that deep. The Giants had a good defense this year, but kind of started to slip towards the end of the year once they realized they weren't playing for anything. And guys who had really good first halves of the year didn't really have great second halves of the year. Looking at UK Von Thibodeau.
Yeah.
So, But, I mean, hopefully John Harbaugh can help with that. Look at the quarterbacks that have come through the Ravens. You have Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson. So those are really good quarterbacks. Hopefully you can do something with that. The running backs that the Ravens have had.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins ended up leaving there, but Derrick Henry, obviously. You've had some good talent on the defense, too. I mean, legendary talent on the defense. So hopefully he can take those guys that the Giants have stockpiled over the years and make something of that defense.
They're going to fight.
Yeah. You don't really see a whole lot of fights now in the NBA. People get fined and suspended right away. But when it does happen, it is pretty entertaining. Because people just they get one shot in and they kind of back off. And
yeah.
Then you'll see two players kind of really going at it.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny that Tomlin decided to step down. It was like, hey, bud, you're going to get fired, so we'll let you leave gracefully.
That's a defensive foul. What the hell? You punched the dude in the stomach and you were trying to punch the ball out. He ripped it away from you. Look at it. He ripped it away from him. Okay, clean play. Smacked him in the face and then punched him in the stomach. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a right to be pissed. Official review. It should be that should be 2 shots for us. 3 shots for us.
What do they got to do to get ejected?
Flagrant 1 foul. Or I think flagrant 2 foul, I think, is the higher one. So that's starting a fight, getting in a fight, or throwing the ball at someone's head or something like that. Something fucking wild. Or or arguing or touching an official.
I still will never forget the time that they were inbounding the ball and the guy acted like he was going to throw the ball at Kobe's face. And
he didn't flinch.
Kobe was just unfazed.
No,
You're like, damn, this motherfucker is crazy.
Well, because Kobe knew it was if he hits me in the face with the ball, he's going to get a flagrant 2.
Yeah.
So then it's our ball, and he's out of the game, and I think it's a technical foul, too, so that's 4 shots.
Yeah.
So it's do it. Go ahead. And he didn't think that he was going to do it anyway, so he just kind of, talked about it. He was like, yeah, I knew he wasn't going to do it. So he just stared at him right in the eye.
Still one of the coldest moments ever.
Oh, yeah,
Ever.
Go flagrant 1 foul. There you go. So that's 3 shots for us.
It should. Going back to the NFL, it should. I really hope Brad can figure it the fuck out. This is a very important offseason because our window is closing for the Super Bowl.
It is, yeah. I think you have this last year, depending on what happens this next year, for the Super Bowl, and then
what?
Excuse me? What? How do they call it on him?
They call it out.
Oh, okay. So it would probably maybe a double foul. They maybe called a reach or something like that, and they call the flagrant.
Then why is he standing right behind him? I don't.
You have to stand outside the 3-point arc. So he's standing right there watching him.
All right, but I think that leads me to the other question. Do you think we can win it with golf?
I think it's if we do end up winning it with golf, it's going to not be because we won it with him. It's because tighten down everything else that's wrong with the team. I mean, we have seen what Goff can do if he has a strong offensive line and a defense to get the ball back in his hands.
Yeah.
So if you do that, we really need to rework this offensive line. I think that is point number one for this offseason. And then number two is we need to get the defensive line nailed down, because we've talked about it how many times on this podcast. If you have a solid defensive line, that's going to help out your linebackers and your secondary. And the secondary is now a point of concern too. Because you don't know what Brian Branch is going to be like when he comes back, and then you don't know if Kirby Joseph is going to come back. And Terrion Arnold hasn't been playing when he was healthy like himself. And Amik Robertson's leaving. What's his face? Reed. He could be. I think he has like 1 year left, or maybe it was only a 1 year deal this year. So you really need corner and safety help. Anzalone could be leaving too. So
Anzalone might retire. I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he could be out. So you really need to rework that defense. Get a couple of guys in here on the defensive line who can help you out a lot. And
even if you spend money, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would have to. Like, who are you going to trade?
I'm talking.
You're not going to trade
money.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, you're going to have to, because who are you going to trade from that defense or from this offense to get somebody in your defense who's a big name player? You're going to have to sign somebody.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you're going to have to work it out in the draft and have some kind of draft anomaly who comes out here and ends up tearing up shop.
I would call Tom Brady and be like, hey, I'll give you Ennis Rakestraw, Josh Pascal, and Levi Ozariki. Give me Max Crosby.
He's going to... I don't know.
And a second round draft pick.
He's going to want more than a second. I'm going to be honest. He's going to want maybe like a couple of firsts. I don't know if he would do it for Ennis Rakestraw. I feel like if you said like we'll give you like Khalif Raymond, Josh Pascal, and Levi Onwuzurike, or like Khalif Raymond, Josh Pascal, and like Al-Qadim Muhammad for Max Crosby, and like a couple of first round picks. But even then,
I think Raheem Muhammad, man.
I mean, you're already going to have to sign people. Max Crosby's not going to be the only piece that gets it done. You're going to have to guys.
Whoever this Brooks guy is pissing me off.
It's Dylan Brooks. Well, that's what he does. He's a dick. Yeah, I don't like Dylan Brooks. Oop.
Give it like, there you go. Oh, well, yeah. NFL playoffs obviously start on Saturday.
Yeah, you had the Packers ended up falling to the Bears with a fourth quarter comeback.
That game just pissed me off because it was such bad coaching.
Matt LaFleur wouldn't have made it back to the locker room with me. I'll be honest.
No, he wouldn't have been able to do the press conference. And the fact that he was allowed to is insane. McManus is going to get cut, first off.
I mean, I don't know.
2 field goals and an extra point.
In a playoff game.
And they weren't far.
No. Yeah, that was the thing we were talking about.
And you can't blame it.
Far shots.
You can't blame it on weather because, motherfucker, you play in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was. I mean, granted, the wind at Soldier Field is more harsh because it is right on the water. But yeah, I mean, playing outside, like, it shouldn't necessarily be that much of a difference. Especially since Soldier Field went under renovations, and I think Soldier Field is like a taller stadium than Lambeau. Yeah. So you have more shield from the wind. But, and then the Bills and Rams barely escaped the Jaguars and Panthers, respectively.
Yeah.
The Jaguars gave the Bills a run for their money. They had the lead multiple times that game.
Yep.
And then the Rams, it was close coming out of the half, and the Rams kind of slipped a little bit, but they ended up pulling it away from the Panthers. Does that change your opinion on Bryce Young? that game.
I definitely think Bryce is coming into his own.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take Bryce maybe one more year to get like fully comfortable.
Well, that's the same thing that happened to Trevor Lawrence too in Jacksonville. It was like you just needed him to get a decent team around him, and he would end up, kind of adjust to the NFL, and he's doing pretty good now too.
If Bryce has a good supporting cast and he's able to see over the offensive line 22% of the time, he'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know. I feel like the Panthers were right to kind of wait on him too. It paid off for them to give him a second.
It is true. You need a good
coming back, bang.
You need good tape. You need to have probably a good 2 seasons of tape to really know what you have.
Yeah.
Because nowadays you're so quick just to say fuck it, we'll go with a new guy. You don't have time to develop him, and guess what? Shit happens. So that's exactly what happened with Baker.
Well, Baker came in the league. He was doing pretty good right off the bat.
I know.
He was with Cleveland.
And then he got traded, and he did shitty. And everybody's like, oh, Baker's washed. And now he's like a pretty solid quarterback, I would say.
Well, yeah, but that's a little bit of a different comparison because Baker came in the league and he was doing really good with Cleveland. But Cleveland traded him, did him dirty and traded him to the Bucs, and he went to the Bucs team after they had lost Tom Brady and lost a bunch of assets. Then he started to work his way back with the Bucs. Now he's I'd say now people are kind of leaning towards the Baker's washed conversation. Because before he brought the Bucs to the playoffs a couple of years.
Yeah, but I don't think people are saying he's washed now. I definitely think people.
I've heard that.
I'm not saying you haven't, but I don't think he is. It would be it's a lot different because Baker's story was kind of insane. How Cleveland did him that dirty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit of a different thing because he's not with the team that drafted him, and he's not.
Yeah.
This isn't, this is
Baker's
his 9th year already.
Yeah, Baker's career almost imploded on the fucking Panthers. So, and then he went to the Rams and kind of revitalized it a little bit.
Yeah, well, no, he did really good with the Rams when Stafford was hurt.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, and then the 49ers pulled off a win versus the Eagles. The Eagles really dropped the ball, no pun intended. I'm looking at you, A.J. Brown.
I don't think the 49ers are going to survive the Seahawks. George Kittle asked the owner after he tore his Achilles, get me a bottle of tequila now.
Yeah.
Minutes later, tequila. By the end of the night, tequila was gone.
They were like, what do you want or what do you need? And he was like, tequila. And yeah, tequila showed up on that training table. Torn Achilles.
Yeah.
Torn Achilles.
And the worst part is it happened so late, so he's going to be out for...
He's probably going to miss almost all of next year.
Yeah.
Yep. Chargers and Steelers were pretty much shut down by the Patriots and Texans. Texans versus Steelers was a little bit closer. Until towards the end, they pulled away.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers took too much Percocet, started seeing triple.
Yeah, well, he seemed like the only competent player out there except for his defense. No one on his offense seemed like they knew how to play football.
You know what? That game sent him straight into retirement.
I think so. Yeah, I think that he also got beat up a little bit in that game too. He got sacked a few times. And then the Patriots ended up basically blanking the Chargers. They only got 3 points that game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a clinic by the Patriots. Drake May did really well. That Patriots defense played really well too. Obviously, didn't let him in the end zone.
Yeah.
Chargers defense didn't do bad either though. Chargers defense was holding good. They limited the Patriots. I think the game was 16-3. So if you had a competent offense with the Chargers who could score points, it would have been a little bit closer, and they could have ended up maybe winning that game because you did have a field goal to add on top of that. if you got in the end zone a couple of times.
My favorite is still the Bills.
Yeah, I think hold on. Pump the brakes a little bit. I have the next matchups. We're going to pick the next matchups. So we have Bills versus the Broncos Saturday afternoon.
Please don't hit my nuts.
You have the Bills versus Broncos Saturday afternoon.
Lay down. Ugh.
Benjamin.
Yeah, I'm taking Bills.
Okay.
But 22-20.
Okay. Weird score.
Safety.
I think a safety is going to be in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say maybe a 2-point conversion.
That too.
I feel like that's more likely than a safety. Safeties are really rare in the playoffs.
Never know.
And then 49ers. I'm also taking the Bills in that, by the way. 49ers and Seahawks.
Seahawks, easily.
Yeah, I think you're missing too many guys in the 49ers now. First it was Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and that was even kind of, you didn't know if they were going to skate by with that. But now you're missing George Kittle, one of your prime offensive weapons. Yeah, so I think the Seahawks will pull away with that one.
Could you knock it off, please?
She's fine. What are you doing?
Messing with her, obviously. Or at least she thinks so.
And then you have the Texans versus Patriots. Sunday afternoon.
I think the Patriots are going to win, but I want the Texans.
I really don't care who wins in this game. I wouldn't mind seeing either team win, but I think the Patriots will win. The way they played against the Chargers was really good. So I think they'll end up winning that game. And then lastly, the Rams versus the Bears.
Rams.
I want the Rams to win, and I think the Rams will win too. I think the Bears ended up getting lucky against the Packers and pulling that late.
I think it's because LaFleur is a terrible coach.
Well, that too. I mean,
he was part of
the Atlanta game.
The Atlanta game.
28-3 comeback, yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that with that game though I think is going to be, it is in Soldier Field, so Jesus Christ, the Rams are going to have to play outside in Soldier Field. So I feel like the Rams or the Bears playing a game that was just there against the Packers might have a little bit of an advantage, but like I said, I think the Bears got lucky against the Packers though.
I do think that as well. I was at River Billy's watching that game, getting all pissed off.
Yeah, that was not a fun game to watch. The one time I'll actually root for the Packers.
Yeah. I wish an asteroid hit.
Dude, honestly, yeah, that would be better than either of them winning. People in Detroit are really torn against the Rams and the Bears, because obviously I don't want Ben Johnson to win shit, but people apparently still don't want Stafford to win anything.
Why? It's been so long at this point.
Yeah, it's been so long, and I mean, I would rather have Stafford win and move on to the NFC Championship than
the Rams game. When we played the Rams this year, the storyline should have been, it's a revenge game. No, it should have been, can the Lions win back-to-back games and win in big games? And guess what? They fucking couldn't.
No, obviously not. Couldn't win in the clutch games at the end of the year.
Ooh, IHOP. Sorry.
Quiz?
Yeah.
Quiz. Okay, so I have a couple of things for you, and then there's one thing that both you and I will do.
I don't have anything for you, sadly.
Okay.
I never prepare.
I do have one of those pick 4, cut 4 things. So if you want to do something like that with the NHL or the MLB, you could do that because I'm giving you ones based on football. But first, I want you to rank these 10 sports feats based on how likely and unlikely they are to occur. So the top one, number 1, is the least likely to be broken, and number 10 is the most likely to be broken.
Okay.
So, like I said, I have 10 of them. The first one is Rickey Henderson's 1,406 career stolen bases. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put that?
4.
Number 4? Okay. I'm letting you know right now, I think it should be higher. Because like the metrics on it is like somebody would have to steal 3 bases a game, or like 2 bases or 3 bases a game in like 100 games over 10 years to break that. Or basically get like almost.
This is blind ranking, so I gotta live with it.
That is true, but if someone would have to get like if they play like a 15 to 20 year career, we would have to get like 50 to 60 stolen bases a year. All right, number 2 is Michael Phelps, 28 Olympic medals.
That's number 1.
Number 1?
28 Olympic medals. Oh, wait. 1 is the easiest.
No, 1 is the hardest.
1 is the hardest?
Yes.
Yeah, 1.
All right. Tiger Woods, 142 consecutive cuts made in the PGA Tour.
I don't know what a cut.
So every day the tournament goes on, if you're below a certain score in golf, you get cut. That means you stop playing.
Oh.
So for 142,
2.
Number 2?
Yeah. Golf is hard, okay?
Okay. This professionals we're talking about is not you and me.
I get it, but still.
Bill Russell's 8 straight NBA titles.
What have I used? 1,
1, 2, and 4.
6.
Okay. I think 2 of those came as a player coach, and then after he got, I think, 11 in 13
He just
years.
has to make it, right? He doesn't have to win?
No, he won 8 straight.
Oh, well, yeah, it's still 6.
Okay. Wilt Chamberlain's 4,029 points in a season.
8.
Number 8. Okay. I don't blame you for that one. Cal Ripken Jr.'s 2,632 career games started, or consecutive career games started in baseball.
5.
Okay.
So I got 7, 8,
No.
or 7, 9, 10, and 3.
Yes. Joe DiMaggio's 56 game hit streak.
You got a hit in every...
In 56 games in a row.
3.
3. Okay. Lionel Messi's 91 goals in a calendar year.
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess it has to go 9.
Wayne Gretzky's 2,859 career NHL points.
Sad. I fucked up. But
What?
I don't have a choice.
Fuck.
I don't have a choice in that matter, Jonathan. That was the last possible.
It is not the last possible spot.
I had 3, which I used already.
You didn't say 7.
Yeah, I did.
Did you? You said 8.
One of them was 7 before that. 10 was my last one. I forget.
I have 10 here. So you would have to have 1 spot left.
Oh, fine. 7. 7 is fine. Whatever.
And then last one is Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowls.
Fuck. Put it at 10. Terrible list. I get it. Whatever.
The hardest thing on here, I think, is Wayne Gretzky's point total. And then I would put Ricky Henderson's. Then I would put maybe Lionel Messi's 91 goals. Because you would have to get, like, the math on that is you would have to score pretty much 1.5 goals every single game in a calendar year. And then maybe Bill Russell's 8 straight. Then Michael Phelps, 28 medals. Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls. Cal Ripken Jr. Wilt Chamberlain. And then Joe DiMaggio, because there's been guys who have gotten close. And then Tiger Woods. Yeah.
Do you want to go and then go back to me?
Yes. Yeah, we can do that.
Top 10 all-time home run leaders in the MLB and how many home runs they actually have.
Oh, I got it.
I know you do, but fuck you. This is what I could do with 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Number 1 is Barry Bonds.
Yep.
He has, I think, 760 something.
Yeah.
768.
No.
765.
Warmer.
762.
Yes.
Okay. And then I think second on the list is Hank Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
He has 714.
Nope.
700 and 745.
10 more.
755.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then you have Babe Ruth.
Yes.
I think he has 731.
You said the number already.
714.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then I think it's Albert Pujols.
Yep.
I think he has 708.
Very close.
709.
No.
707.
Lower.
706.
3.
703.
Yep.
And then I think it's Pujols. Is it Griffey?
No. It's not. He's on here, but he isn't the next one.
Oh, okay. Well, Griffey. I think Griffey has 688.
No. Less.
Less? No, he has 600 something.
He does.
640 something.
Closer. 630.
630.
There's 2 guys above him.
2 guys above him. Willie Mays.
Yep.
Willie Mays, I think he has like 660 something.
660.
660. And then one more guy. Is it Frank Thomas?
Mm-mm.
No. I know there are a ton of guys on the list that I could, or like, that have really high home run totals. With the top 10. Jim Thome.
No.
No, really.
He is below Ken Griffey.
Oh, really? Okay, well, Jim Thome I know has like 500 something.
612.
612. Okay. Cabrera is not on the list. I'm guessing he is not. He only had. I think he has like 511.
The lowest one is at 586.
586. I think that's Manny Ramirez.
It is not.
No, is he on the list?
No.
No. 586. Is that Rafael Palmeiro?
No. I have no idea who this guy is. I can.
Oh. Okay. Mike Schmidt.
Mm.
No. Quit it.
He died recently. Well, in 2019. Vicky.
Died recently. Was it Ernie Banks?
No. He was part of the Orioles and Reds in 19.
Oh, Eddie Murray.
No.
Or no, Frank Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, so Frank Robinson's number 10?
Yep.
Okay. So I need... What do I need? 4? And then what else?
5 and then 9.
5 and 9.
And I know who both of these people are. So that gives you a good hint. I know ball.
Can you give me their home run totals?
Yeah. For both?
Yes, please.
Number 9 is 609. And number 5 is 696.
609 is Alex Rodriguez.
It is not.
Is that number 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he was. As soon as you said 609, I was like, I think it's A-Rod.
A-Rod is 696.
696. Damn. Only 4 away from 700. Cheater. Took roids. So did Bonds. But all right, number 9 on the list, just above Frank Robinson. 609.
Yep.
Reggie Jackson.
No.
Jimmy Fox.
No.
David Ortiz.
No.
Gary Sheffield.
No. You want me to give you a funny hint?
Sure.
Chief Keef.
Okay. That didn't help.
Really?
No. Shit. Number 9 on the all-time home runs list. Mickey Mantle.
No. What Chief Keef song?
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah. These bitches love Sosa.
Damn, okay.
I was like, what other Chief Keef song do you fucking know the name to?
I mean, a couple, but...
That we would both know.
Yeah. That didn't really help, but, yeah.
Love Sosa.
Love Sosa, yeah. All right. So I have a keep 4, cut the rest for you.
And how many players are there?
There are, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Jesus.
So I have 12 for you, and they're all wide receivers.
Oh, fuck. All
Yes.
time or current?
Within the last, since 2000.
Fuck.
Okay, so the first name I have for you, Marvin Harrison. Keep, okay. Next is Terrell Owens.
Cut.
Okay. Next is Julio Jones.
Cut. I don't know who you have. That's the problem. That's the point of this game.
Next is D-Hop.
Cut.
Okay. So you cut.
There's 3 players I think that are better than Julio on this list. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. Next is Antonio Brown.
Fuck.
It only gets worse.
Well,
worse for you, like decision-wise.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, you putting fucking bombs up here?
No.
Like,
no fucking...
Like Leonard Sinu?
No. Yeah, no Marvin Jones Jr. on here. So...
Cut. If I cut Julio, I cut AB.
That's fair. Next is Tyreek Hill.
Cut.
Next is Devontae Adams.
Cut.
Larry Fitz.
Keep.
Randy Moss.
Fuck! So I would only have one more keep left.
Who'd you keep? You kept Marvin Harrison and Larry Fitz?
Yeah.
So if you kept Randy Moss, you only have one more spot.
Keep him.
You're keeping Randy. Okay, good call. Next is JJ. Justin Jefferson.
Cut.
Next is Megatron.
Fuck. I knew I was going to get him. I want to keep him.
All right.
Who do I cut?
So your last spot would have been Reggie Wayne. Good decision. I would have kept... Instead of Marvin Harrison, I would have kept Julio, Fitz, and Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson. Marvin Harrison is not a bad pick. So
I had a pretty good list then.
Yeah, you have a pretty good.
I was trying. I knew Megatron was going to be on there.
Oh yeah.
I
saved him until close to the end.
I know, because you want to see if I would fuck up.
All right, next I have tight ends.
Fuck. Okay.
So your first option, or you have, hold on, let me count how many you have. You have 1, 2, 3,
Is it still
4,
keep
5,
4?
6, yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 again.
Well, I gotta let her out.
Okay, brief intermission. She's whining. Arthur. He's ignoring me. Arthur. For Christ's sake. He doesn't want to move.
We got enough time to do this list.
Yeah.
Tight ends.
Tight ends, also since the year 2000.
Okay.
So, your first option is Antonio Gates.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I'm sure he is.
I can only keep. Yeah, keep him.
Keep. Okay. I'll let you take care of that.
She's barking.
Before you come back to the mic and use the microphone.
You think they can hear me from here?
I don't know.
Probably.
Jesus Christ.
Hey! Shut the fuck up, Vic! Vic!
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to...
Get your ass in here.
We're going to have a talk.
Neighbors are friends, not food.
Right.
Dummy. Oh, my fault. Alright, so I kept him. Antonio Gates.
Next is Greg Olson.
Cut.
Cut. Next is Sam Laporta.
Cut.
Cut.
It's too early in his career.
Next is George Kittle.
Healthy Achilles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Keep him.
Keep. Okay. All right. Next is Vernon Davis.
Cut.
Cut. Next is Zach Ertz.
Cut.
Next is Travis Kelce.
Keep.
Okay, you have one spot left.
I know.
Next is Jimmy Graham.
Cut.
Cut. Mark Andrews.
Cut.
Jason Witten.
Cut.
Rob Gronkowski.
Fuck! Tony Gonzalez is going to be on there. But I'm going to keep Gronk.
You keep Gronk, so you cut Tony Gonzalez. So your list is Antonio Gates, George Kittle, Travis Kelce, and Gronk.
I would have probably took out George.
Yeah, probably. I might have went with... I probably would have went with Antonio Gates.
Well, I kept Antonio.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have probably went with him, Kelce, Gronk, and Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
All right. The next.
She really wants to get up.
We have a spin the wheel thingy.
Ooh.
So, we did these a while back. We have to pick a team. We have one quarterback, two running backs, three wide receivers, a tight end, an O-line, and a defense.
Okay.
So would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right. Now let me make sure my sound is off when I spin this wheel. The wheel. Muted. Click to spin. There we go. All right, your first team, Benjamin, is the LA Chargers.
You have no more quizzes, right?
No, yeah, this is
give me.
This is current team, by the way.
Give me Omari and Hampton at my RB2.
RB2. Hampton from LAC. Oop, it didn't.
I think that's the best I could have went with their current.
Yeah.
There's so many better quarterbacks out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't blame you for not taking Justin Herbert. My first team is the Bills.
You.
It's the Bills. Give me Josh Allen, bro.
You fuck. No, take James Cook, man. Take that defense.
Hell no.
Take that defense. Is it defense or defensive player?
Like the defense as a whole.
Okay. Yeah, take the defense. Fuck you.
No. Your next team, Benjamin.
Now, if I get the Bills, can I pick him or no?
Yeah. Your next team is the Houston Texans.
Give me their defense.
All right.
Wait.
Texans. Oh.
Nico Collins.
Nico Collins at which?
2.
Not Nevo. Nico Collins. All right, my next team. Let's see.
Give you Zach Taylor as a head coach.
Ooh, LA Rams.
Could have had Matthew Stafford.
Could have had Stafford, but give me Puka as my wide receiver 1.
Fuck! I'm fucked.
Puka Nacua.
The most sure hands in the league right now, with arguably one of the better quarterbacks.
Yes.
I'm fucked.
Deep threat with a deep ball passer.
I need the best defense in the league.
Well, you're not getting that. You have the New Orleans Saints. You have a couple of options there.
Olave on my 3.
That's not a bad pick. Chris.
Elite ball knowledge.
Olave. Indeed. Very good college wide receiver.
Imagine I take Shuck.
Yeah. My next team. The Seattle Seahawks.
Fuck you.
Ooh. I'm going to take the Seahawks defense.
Not Kenneth Walker?
No. I think I'm going to get a better running back, hopefully. Kenneth Walker will be a good pick, though. Your next team, Benjamin.
For RB2?
Yeah. Your next team is the Miami Dolphins.
Are we going... So, can I be like prime?
It's current team.
Current
team.
Oh, shit. Fuck it. Give me No, A-Chain.
Devon A-Chain?
Yeah.
He's a wide receiver, correct?
No, he's a running back.
Oh. All right, so he's your number 1. How do you spell that?
Devin.
Right.
A-C-H.
Okay.
A-N-E.
Okay, I got it right.
There's an apostrophe somewhere.
Probably in his first name. My next team. Waiting for this the spinny wheel. Seahawks again. Now I will take Kenneth Walker. The second?
Yeah, third.
Former
Michigan
State Spartan.
Absolutely murdered Michigan.
We don't talk about that. Your next team, Benjamin, is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals.
And what do I have?
You, quite a lot. Quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, defense.
Jamar Chase.
Okay, no Joe Burrow. All right. Jamar Chase from
I still might
Cincinnati.
get the Ravens. I still might get the Chiefs.
Yeah, you might. My next team.
Unless you fucking manipulated this wheel somehow.
You see it's the Dallas Cowboys. Give me C.D. Lamb.
Oh, fuck.
C.D. Lamb.
You're killing my team. I lost already. Who knows? Maybe if I have Patrick Mahomes, you're fucked because you can't win the playoffs against Patrick Mahomes if you're Josh Allen.
Yeah. Fuck. Hopefully you don't get him. Your next team is Indianapolis Colts. You have your quarterback, tight end, O-line, and defense.
Oh, that's easy. Jonathan Taylor.
You have both running backs taken.
Fuck. What do I need? QB.
Quarterback, tight end, O-line, and defense.
Tyler Warren.
Okay.
I know he's a rookie, but
yeah, it's not a bad pick. All right. My next team is going to be spinny wheel. Ooh. LA Chargers. Give me the exciting white Lad McConkey.
Lad, my boy.
Lad McConkey. Okay.
Lad McCockiner.
Lad. All right. Your next team, Benjamin. It's going to be the New York Football Giants.
You know what? Their defense.
Giants defense it is.
Can I win with Jameis?
Can't. I mean, he's going to give you a hell of a pregame speech. My next team is going to be spinny wheel. The Chicago Bears. Give me Colston Loveland as my tight end. Give me the fucking Michigan boy.
Should go to the casino tonight.
Dude. I bet I could tear it up on the roulette with this fucking wheel look I got here. All right, your next team, Benjamin. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Do they have a good defense?
You already took Giants defense.
Oh. So, O-line.
You could take their O-line, if you so choose. You have quarterback and O-lineman left. And I have a running back and an O-line.
You know what? Yeah, put me for their O-line. They had a pretty good offensive line. Nothing too terrible.
No, yeah, not a bad pick. All right, so I have a running back and an O-line left. You have just a quarterback left. And it looks like I'm going to get Jacksonville as well.
My spin will either make me or kill me.
Yeah, so it looks like we both got Jacksonville's O-line. Because I'm taking their O-line as well. All right.
So this will either make or break my team.
Yeah, you could get fucking Shoke or Drake May.
Drake May?
With the New England Patriots.
That's
Drake
not
May.
bad.
That's not a bad quarterback at all.
Who knows? They might be the AFC Championship.
Yeah. Could lead them to a Super Bowl this year. All right, then my first running back. Please, God. Don't let me fucking get a... Oh, damn. Tennessee Titans. Who's Tennessee
Pollard.
Titans? Tony Pollard. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, he couldn't hold on to the ball this year.
Yeah, but I have Josh Allen. So he's more of a running style quarterback. So their running game...
I would like to put this in a simulation and see what the fuck happened.
Make like a Madden team out of this or something.
Yeah.
All right, let me. So our full. Who was Devin A. Chain from? Miami.
Yeah.
And then Drake May is from New England. Okay, so my team.
No, my fault.
My team: Josh Allen, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, Colston Loveland, Jaguars O-line, and Seahawks defense. Your team, Benjamin: Drake May, Devin A. Chain, Omarion Hampton, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Chris Olave, Tyler Warren, Jaguars O-line, and Giants defense.
I don't feel like that's that bad, actually.
It's not bad.
You definitely have
but
a better quarterback.
I think I might got you beat.
Maybe.
The only thing is the running backs. But you do have Devin A. Chain and Omarion Hampton, who are not necessarily all pros. Not that I have all pros in my team anyway.
A-Chain is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, technically.
Omarion Hampton's a rookie, so.
Yeah. Wide receiver, you do have a better number one than I do, arguably, because I have Puka, you have Jamar Chase.
Who's your number two?
My number two is CD.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have Nico Collins. And then I have Chris Olave, or you have Chris Olave, I have Lad McConkey. Tight end, they got you beat with Colston Loveland. And
yeah.
O-line's a wash. And then I'd say I have a better defense than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
What?
Quarterback is kind of a toss-up. Because you do have Drake May, and I have Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So, you never know with that one.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Is that it?
Yeah, usually those do it.
Okay.